Everyone. So in the last video we have seen that we are not able to do the connection from the master to the server, right? So, and the reason behind that was we have not established the key generation over there. Okay, so let's say we went to the master video now and we will do the key generation. Okay, so the command for doing the key generation is ssh that keys in. Yeah, so it's not generating your private public RSA key pair, right? Enter the file name to the save the, so I will make it everything as a default, right? Again, enter and all that, right? So it says that your file is already exist. Okay, so key is already being generated. So if you do the activity for the first time, you might be see that your file has not been generated. You just need to put enter and your file will be generated. And how you will come and check that your file has been generated. So I will quickly give you the path details. So see, you have to go to this path. Okay, vi.ssh and then authorize key and all that, right? Just paste it over here and then you will see this is the key name. Okay, how I know that it is the only key name? Because it's last ended with 172.31.92.131, right? This is the one of the IP address. How you will know that this is the one of the IP address, right? I will tell you 131 is the end of this. Go to the AWS console, open your master and see this is the IP address of your master. So basically, remember one point that is important. You are doing the key generation, everything you are doing on the master, and whatever the public key you have received, when you execute this command, you will go and you will save it over here. Okay, if you want, I can just generate one new key pair from the new server and I can show it to you. But yeah, for now, this is the line. Yeah, this is the line I have added here. Okay, under the authorized key. Okay, .ssh. Now you save this. Technically, it's already saved. Nothing to do. Now you come here. So now you are good with the key generation. And how we will understand that now we are able to connect to the server from the master. So you are on the master machine, right? And you need to go and connect to the server. So in Ansible, we have a different set of command which we have also discussed in our previous videos, that Ansible provides you a list of different modules which do a different specific task. Okay, so dash M is basically referring to the module, and we have a one module called ping module. So this says that yes, you are now successful in order to connect to your IP. Which IP you are connecting? 87.18. You come to this server, right, and see this 172.31.87.18. This is your IP of your server machine. Okay, so we are good now, and we will I will just create one directory. It's already there. You can create one directory with the name of Playbook. So let's go to the Playbook and start writing our first YAML script. Okay, so let's say this is the YAML script which I want to share with you. Okay, open this YAML script. Okay, and then we will go with the definition of the YAML script, how it works. Okay, this is my first YAML script. So I just given the name first YAML script. I want to execute this on the host of the web server. If you remember that we have defined the web server under the /etc Ansible host, where we have defined the web server. You can define the DNS or IP. We have defined the IP of our server machine. Become yes means you want to run this from the root user, and then you have a different set of tasks. So this is a basically high level syntax. If you want to explore more into this, you can directly type on the Google Ansible documentation and go to the search, and whatever the playbook you want to, or whatever the task you want to do, that it will give you some sort of format. So let's say we want to install the Apache 2. Okay, and then we want to restart this Apache 2. Okay, this is the one thing that we really want to do right away. Okay, so what I will do, very simple. If you want to do the installation of Apache, it's an apt package installer that you are using. You are saying to the Apache apt package installer that please use this name Apache 2 and state as a present, right? So you present this, and then again you want to do the different task. See, this is under the task block. Restart this Apache 2, and then you need a service to restart, which is Apache 2, and the state should be restarted. So this is a fundamental way of writing the play, so very basic playbook. Okay, you're just installing this, you're saying go to the host web server and do my set of activity. Okay, and this is the YAML. So if you remember that in our first video we have discussed about, there is two options, one is the ad hoc option and the other one is your playbook option in order to do the Ansible set of activity, correct? So now you have saved this under 1.yaml, whatever the name you want to give, you can take this one and an example and then now run the Ansible. Okay, how you will run the Ansible? Usually we run the Ansible through Ansible command. I will share with you quickly. Okay, so usually you run this through Ansible playbook 1.yaml. Okay, so now let's do one thing. Okay, let's run this. Okay, so what it says, you run this Ansible playbook, sudo is just as super user, play first playbook, task generating the gats and all that, right? Are you want to continue the connecting? I said yes, I really want to connect and connect to the web server. What it says that permission denied. Yeah, so you got an error. This is the first error. So you always need to understand the error. That is the one key to learn the Ansible or any for any for anything, any language or any skill set, right? So here it says that permission denied and all that, right? So why it has happened and all that, let's see. Do we need to run it through the sudo? Let's go to the sudo. Okay, okay, we went to the super user. Let me run this command. Ansible is, this is the issue with the super user. Copy, paste, or else I have to go once again and check the public key. Okay, so it says the same error, right? Fail to connect to the host via SSH root at the disk. So you are not able to manage to connect to the root. Okay, this is a different error now. So root is definitely not an issue for now. Okay, okay, then do one thing. Let's go to this Ansible. I don't want to run through the root then. Don't run through the root. It's not able to connect to the root. Now let's run this. Yes. So see, it is start. The first gathering facts is in green. Now it's in the process of installation of your task. The way you have defined your 1.yaml, correct? So you see this, right? I will come back. Let's discuss more on the error, why you got this error and what are the different fundamental steps. Because of installation, you will find the issue. First issue is your key generation. It's very important that you do the key generation settings and everything when you do the installation of the Ansible. Second important thing is that when you run the first code, because we are running the first white1.yaml, you will definitely see some set of error. Sometime the permission denied and all that. It says simply, right, root permission denied, which means that you are not allowed to run it through the root because you did everything from the Ubuntu user. So you should not do this from the root. Okay, that is the one key learning here. Okay, let's wait. Okay, so good. Again, task, this is changed, this set of activity is done, this set of activity is done, and then we are good. Okay, now the important thing is that we have completed one set of activity, right? And we need to understand that whether our Ansible is did this at set of activity where you need to start the Apache, right? Install the Apache and then restart the Apache, correct? Apache 2, right? So this is what we need to understand, that we will go back and check something on the Ansible. Okay, so there is one command called systemctl. Okay, you always keep this handy. I mean, that will be helpful for you to debug or find any service quickly and all that over the Ansible. Yeah, I will share this code which I am sharing with you right away. I will share this code with you separately. Mhm. Now we will do the check. I just quickly want to copy paste, don't want to write this. So I will go here and I will paste it over here. Try to understand this command. You're running this from the super user and systemctl status and Apache 2. You want to check the status of your Apache 2. I run this command. Okay. What it says, Apache 2 service could not be found. Why? It is on the master machine. Did you did the installation on the master machine? Answer is no. You did the installation on your web server configuration, if you remember the host configuration. So technically you have not done anything here. You have done everything on your server machine because you have given the configuration of the server, right? Let's paste it over here and then run this. And then you see active. Apache 2 service, Apache HTTP service, this, everything is running. So you are running this Apache 2 over here, right? On which IP? 172.31.87 and 18. This is the service which you are running over here. You got the point, right? So the key takeaway from this video, you did the installation, you find out some set of error. Key generation is one of the error. When you write the first YAML, you try to understand that what are the different set of activity done. Green is basically the things that nothing has been changed as such. Yellow is the one color which give you that okay, some set of activity has been done and it done successfully, which means that installation. And on the third one, it's mean that you have restarted the server, right? And then it's give you the all set of information, right? Okay is 3, change is 2, unreachable, failed, escaped, reused, and ignored. Slowly, once you will do the more hands-on, you will come to know now again. Okay, I will do one thing just to give you one more understanding. Okay, that I'm just running this same playbook once again. You see the difference. Okay, so you see the difference. Installation task is now green. Okay, and in the first run, it is in yellow color. Okay, why? So this explains that your installation task is not done by when you're running the script right now. It's already done previously, right? And that's why it is green. Technically, this green means that I have not installed right away. It was already installed as a part of the process. And that is the meaning of idempotent when I have explained you in the first video. Ansible is quite smart enough to understand that whether this set of tasks is already done previously or we need to do it right away from scratch. So you're not doing from the scratch. This task was already done. So that's the main reason it is in green. So only important thing for this and playbook was to restart the Apache 2. Yeah. And that's we did right away. Okay. So this is the high level explanation of one of your YAML, the way you did the ML and all that, and how you run this execute from the master and how the things got implemented on your server. So you run everything on the master and you see the difference on the server. So let's say you have more than 20 server, 30 server, and you don't need to go manually do each and every execution on the command on the server. You can directly play around with the master with one YAML script, tweak your YAML script and do the set of configuration whatever you want to do as per your need. Yeah. So in the next video, we will try to understand this YAML in more detail with different trick what we have, how we can write a condition in the YAML and other things, right? How you can make your email more interactive and everything. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.